Card number 1. I stamped the elephant using this color philosophy, Poison Love gray ink, and Brilliance pink for the ears. And then I will adhere this pink rectangular paper. I die cut it first to get those scallops on the side, and next I will put my circle sentiment in the middle so I could see where I should put this stamp that says sending. I'll use my black Hero Arts in intense black ink and my very big acrylic block. I have a smaller one, but I wasn't able to find it at this time. So here I got this sending stamp from my Lawn Font set, and I've already heat embossed. Okay, wait, for this part first, I just have a scrap foam with adhesive, and I put Ranger Multimedia Matte Glue. I ran out of my double-sided tape, that's why. My mounting tape, 3M, it's too expensive. I haven't bought my refill yet, so here it's another foam with adhesive, and I'll just glue it. I heat embossed the sentiment that says Tons of Love. I also used the Lawn Font die cut, banner die cut, to create this black from the black cardstock. So it says sending tons of love. And I will just add 2 drops of this Nuvo on both ends of the banner for some accents. And that's it. Card number 2. This will be a shaker card, and we will need 3 elements: the front part, the acetate, and the foam part. So this one I die cut. I made this background die. I'm putting glue all over it so I could put the acetate on top, and I'm putting my acrylic block on to press the acetate and the cardstock together just to put some weight. And then this is the foam tape. It's not it's just the foam, and there's an adhesive on one side. I removed the middle part. I cut it out because I only need it to be the frame of this shaker card. So I'm trimming off the excess acetate around, and next I'm gonna put them together. So it's like a sandwich of the cardstock, the acetate, and the foam tape to lift the frame. I use the same glue, and I'm carefully putting them together. And I'm adding some weight using my acrylic block. The acetate is really very slippery, so it keeps on moving, but it's fine. As soon as it dries up, it will be adhered well. Next part, I'm getting my white cardstock, and I will start pouring all of the elements inside the shaker card. I'll start with these orange hearts. And silver hearts, red hearts. I went crazy with the hearts, purple hearts. And I'll put one of every big heart that I have: green, gold, red, purple, blue, and silver. And I'm adding purple glitters. Next, I'm carefully removing the backing of the adhesive of the foam, and it was quite difficult because it keeps moving. It wasn't fully dry yet. I just need to try my best to be careful. And then I will press it onto my cardstock. I'm adding on some weight, and I'm gonna glue this hello sentiment just beneath the frame. And then I wanted to add more sparkles, so I'm gonna put orange flat back gems using my Ranger Multimedia Matte Glue and putting it everywhere in the middle. I'm using my jewel picker to help me put all of those tiny little gems onto the cardstock. And there. That's it. Card number 3. So you see that rectangular purple paper, I die cut it with my cross stitch rectangle die. Now I'm adhering it over, and that tiny white envelope is from my X-cut die. So I'm creasing the folds with my bone folder. I'm gluing them together with my same glue. I'm putting weight on it because the paper is quite thick, so it keeps on opening after putting glue. So we'll let it dry first, and then I'll be heat embossing my sentiment that says Happy Valentine's Day from my Lawn Fawn stamp set using this paper that I die cut with my Lawn Fawn banner. And I'm using this Sizzix stamp mat, a Versamark ink, and I put EK tool powder before putting on the ink, and I'll use white Zing embossing powder and a cupcake liner to catch all of those powder. And there, I'll be using my Wow Heat embossing tool to heat set it, and I'll wipe it off a bit with my I trimmed it off because it was too long, and I'll be using I wiped it a bit, and I'm putting foam behind it to lift it up, and I'll just glue it using the same glue still. Okay, and there. Time to adhere the envelope, and the hearts that you will see me put there are from the background dies that I created earlier for card number 2. Card number 4. I'll be stamping my Mama Elephant Piggy stamps using my Tim Holtz platform. I picked this pig holding a heart and that log where he would place it on later. I will color it with my Tombow dual brush pens. And for the heart, I will use my Wink of Stella, the red one. And then I will cut it using my mini snips Tim Holtz scissors. Around it, I will be coloring it with my dark gray to make it look clean and polished. The tail part was the difficult one to cut. And time to adhere everything into the card base, onto the card base. I used this foiled craft paper. It has arrows on it, so it would go along with the theme. And then I have this sentiment, Happy Valentine sentiment on my banner, black banner. And then I'm gonna put a circle die in the center. That's where I will put my stamped cardstocks of a pig and the stump or a log. And I used some of the hearts again from the background that we used earlier. From the background die. Only 2 hearts. A big one and a small one. And we'll be lifting it up to the sentiment. I made use of all the other foam hearts that I have. And that's it. That's quite a big one, so I cut it in half. And I'll just glue them onto the paper. There you go. Card number 5. I'm using my pink cardstock as a background, and then I have a scallop rectangle, white rectangle cardstock over it. And then there's where I will put my hello sentiment and this animal with a heart balloon. I colored it with Tombow dual brush pens, and I used Wink of Stella for the balloon. I'm adding foam tapes behind it to raise it up a bit. And I'll be putting hearts. Those hearts came from the background die that I previously used in the first few cards made. So I'm just gonna put it all over the front panel. After doing so, I will be putting Nuvo drops. So as you can see, I'm using my quick stick VR memory keepers to help me lift those tiny hearts and put glue underneath. And for the foam hearts, I just need to remove the backing so I could stick them on. I used purple and pink Nuvo drops.
And it's done. For the final card, card number 6. It's another shaker card, and I'll be using, once again, my Mama Elephant Piggy stamp. Using my Tim Holtz Tonic platform, stamp platform 2, I'll be coloring the image with Tombow dual brush markers, and I'll be cutting them using my mini snip. And as usual, don't forget to color the sides to make it look clean. I'm gonna pick just one of these two. And here's the frame. And I'll be using my Distress Oxide on it. For the background, I just wanted the blue background. And there. Time to assemble it. And there it is. I'd like to put some hearts, stars, and everything else that sparkles. I'm gluing it with multimedia matte glue, and the card is almost done.